Welcome back, to the channel, USA Coins 69, coin collectors and history enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into an iconic piece of American currency, the 1973 Washington quarter dollar. At first glance, this coin might seem like just another quarter, something you've probably had in your pocket or wallet hundreds of times. But there's something truly special about the 1973 Washington quarter, especially certain mint marks and pristine conditions that make it a coveted treasure among collectors. In fact, some examples of this very coin can be worth an astonishing $94,000. Stick around as we explore the fascinating history, design, rarity, and the incredible value of this classic American quarter. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, and it quickly became a staple of everyday American currency. The obverse of the coin features a dignified portrait of the first President of the United States, George Washington, crafted with fine detail to honor his legacy and leadership. On the reverse, the original design depicts an eagle with outstretched wings clutching a bundle of arrows above two olive branches, symbolizing strength and peace, a powerful reflection of America's ideals. Fast forward to 1973, a time of significant social and political change in the United States. The country was navigating through the final years of the Vietnam War era and the unfolding Watergate scandal, which led to major shifts in public trust and governance. Despite these turbulent times, the U.S. Mint was busy producing quarters that continued to embody national pride and history. In 1973, quarters were minted primarily at two locations, Philadelphia and Denver. Philadelphia quarters generally did not bear a mint mark during this period, while Denver quarters proudly displayed the D mint mark. Additionally, the San Francisco Mint produced special proof coins with the S mint mark, featuring a polished finish and intricate details. The mint mark is crucial for collectors because it can affect the coin's rarity and value dramatically. The vast majority of 1973 quarters found today are circulated coins, bearing the typical wear and tear from decades of everyday use. However, the true prize lies with those quarters that have been preserved in mint condition, showing no signs of wear, retaining their original luster, and displaying crisp, clear details. These uncirculated coins are graded on a scale by professional services such as PCGS and NGC, with grades ranging from MS-60 to the perfect MS-70. For the 1973 Washington quarter, coins graded MS-65 or higher are already rare, and those rated MS-67 and above are highly sought after by collectors, but rarity and condition aren't the only factors that can skyrocket the value of a 1973 Washington quarter. Unique minting errors and varieties play a significant role as well. The minting process is complex and occasionally results in fascinating mistakes. One popular variety is the double die, where parts of the design, such as the date or lettering, appear doubled or shadowed under magnification. Off-center strikes are another intriguing error where the coin is struck improperly, causing the design to be misaligned or partially missing. There are also repunched mint marks, where the mint mark is stamped multiple times, creating a blurred or doubled appearance that collectors find highly desirable. Each of these minting quirks tells a story about the production process and makes the coin stand out in any collection. While many 1973 quarters might be worth only face value or a modest premium, those preserved in pristine condition or exhibiting rare errors have attracted serious interest and substantial offers in the collectors' market. And now, for the exciting reveal. A 1973 Washington quarter in exceptional mint state or featuring rare minting errors has been valued at an incredible $94,000. Yes, a single quarter, an everyday coin we often take for granted, can hold an extraordinary amount of value for the right collector. This is a perfect example of why coin collecting remains a thrilling hobby. What seems ordinary can be a hidden treasure just waiting to be discovered. Today, we're zooming in on a fascinating piece of American coinage, the 1982 Washington quarter dollar. You might think it's just another quarter from your pocket, but there's a hidden story behind this coin that could make it worth far more than its face value. Especially when it comes to certain mint marks and coins in pristine condition, the 1982 Washington quarter can reach an eye-popping value of $97,000. So, stay with me as we uncover the history, design details, rarity, and the surprising value of this remarkable coin, the Washington quarter has been an enduring symbol of American currency since it was first issued in 1932, commemorating George Washington's 200th birthday. The obverse side features a dignified profile of the first President of the United States, an image that has become iconic over the decades. On the reverse, the coin traditionally showcases a soaring eagle clutching arrows and olive branches, symbolizing the country's strength and commitment to peace. In 1982, the United States was experiencing a period of transition, economically, politically, and culturally. The Washington quarter minted that year continued to circulate widely, serving as a common yet important reminder of American heritage. The coins were produced at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with Philadelphia quarters usually lacking a mint mark, and Denver quarters proudly sporting the D. Meanwhile, San Francisco produced proof versions with an S mint mark, prized by collectors for their mirror-like finish and crisp details. While many 1982 quarters are commonplace and show signs of everyday wear, the real treasure lies in the ones that have been preserved in mint condition. Coins that remain untouched by circulation, maintaining their original luster and crisp design details, are rare finds today. These uncirculated coins are graded by professional organizations such as PCGS and NGC, with grades ranging from MS-60 to the perfect MS-70. For the 1982 quarter, coins graded MS-65 or above start to stand out, while MS-67 and higher are truly exceptional and highly sought after, but the story doesn't end with condition. What makes some 1982 Washington quarters truly extraordinary are the minting errors and unique varieties that occasionally appeared during production. Errors such as double dies, where parts of the date or lettering appear doubled under magnification, are incredibly collectible. Off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned or partially missing, also add rarity and intrigue. Then there are repunched mint marks, which create a blurred or doubled appearance on the mint mark itself. These irregularities offer a glimpse into the complex and fascinating minting process and transform ordinary coins into remarkable collector's items. Mint marks themselves also play a vital role in the coin's value. Coins minted in Denver, Philadelphia, or San Francisco differ in rarity and demand among collectors. San Francisco proof coins, with their superior finish, often command a premium price. For the average person, a 1982 Washington quarter is just a 25-cent piece. But for collectors and investors, those coins that survived in perfect condition or bear rare mint errors can be worth a significant premium. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, a 1982 Washington quarter dollar, either in flawless mint condition or featuring a rare minting anomaly, has been valued at an incredible $97,000. Yes, that's right, a single quarter, small in size but monumental in value. This remarkable story highlights the magic of coin collecting. Sometimes, coins we overlook every day turn out to be rare treasures that could make a big difference in any collection or portfolio. Today, we're shining a spotlight on a classic piece of American currency, the 1979 Washington quarter dollar. At first glance, it might look like any other quarter you found in your change, but hidden within certain mint marks and pristine conditions lies a coin that can be valued at an astonishing $94,000. Join me as we explore the story behind this coin, its design, the rarity factors that make it so special, and why collectors are willing to pay big bucks for the 1979 Washington quarter. The Washington quarter has a rich legacy dating back to 1932 when it was first minted to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Since then, it has become one of the most recognizable coins in the United States, symbolizing the founding spirit of the nation. On the front of the coin, you'll find Washington's profile, a steady and dignified reminder of the country's first president. The reverse side features a striking eagle clutching arrows and olive branches, symbolizing both America's strength and its quest for peace. The year 1979 was a unique period in American history, marked by cultural shifts and economic challenges. During this time, the U.S. Mint produced millions of quarters, primarily at two facilities, Philadelphia, which usually did not include a mint mark, and Denver, which proudly placed the iconic D on its coins. Additionally, San Francisco minted special proof coins bearing an S mint mark, prized for their mirror-like finish and exceptional craftsmanship. most quarters from 1979 have seen years of circulation and show the wear expected from daily use. But for collectors, the real excitement comes from coins that have survived in near-perfect condition, those with sharp details, brilliant luster, and no signs of wear. These coins are graded on a scale, with MS-60 representing basic uncirculated coins, and MS-70 indicating a flawless, perfect specimen. For the 1979 Washington quarter, coins graded MS-65 or higher are considered increasingly rare, and those graded MS-67 or above are truly prized finds, beyond condition. Some 1979 quarters carry minting errors or unique varieties that dramatically boost their value. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die, where parts of the design, like the date or lettering, appear doubled under magnification. Off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned or partially missing, and repunched mint marks, where the mint mark appears stamped multiple times, also captivate collectors. These fascinating errors provide a glimpse into the intricate and sometimes imperfect minting process, making each error coin a unique treasure. The mint mark itself is another key factor in determining a coin's worth. Denver minted coins with the D mark often have different rarity and demand compared to Philadelphia pieces without a mint mark. San Francisco proof coins, with their superior finish and limited numbers, tend to command premium prices among collectors, while the typical 1979 Washington quarter may still be worth just its face value. Those coins preserved in impeccable condition or bearing rare minting errors stand apart. Collectors and investors recognize the rarity and potential of these coins, often driving up prices considerably. So, what does this mean for you? Imagine holding a 1979 Washington quarter that has survived decades in perfect mint state, or better yet, one with a rare minting error. This coin could be worth an incredible $94,000. Yes, a single quarter, once everyday pocket change, can be transformed into a remarkable piece of value. This story serves as a perfect example of why coin collecting is so thrilling. It reminds us to look closely at the coins we might otherwise overlook because they just might be hidden gems. Today, we're uncovering the intriguing story behind a truly special piece of American numismatic history, the 1965 Washington quarter dollar. While this coin might look like a simple quarter from your pocket, certain mint marks and pristine conditions can make it a treasure worth an astonishing $98,000. Stay with me as we explore the rich background, unique features, rarity, and the remarkable value of this iconic coin. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Since then, it has become one of the most recognizable coins in American currency. George Washington's stoic profile graces the obverse of the coin, symbolizing the nation's founding principles and enduring spirit. On the reverse side, the classic eagle design evokes strength and freedom, a perfect companion to Washington's image. 1965 marked a pivotal year in the history of the Washington quarter. It was the first year the U.S. Mint shifted from using silver in the quarter to a copper-nickel-clad composition. This change came about due to rising silver prices and a coin shortage crisis. This transition means that 1965 quarters hold a unique place. They are the first non-silver quarters in circulation, making them a fascinating study in American coinage. Mint marks play a significant role in the 1965 quarters story. Unlike previous years, 1965 quarters generally did not carry a mint mark as part of the U.S. Mint's policy to discourage coin hoarding during the coin shortage. However, some coins from that era do bear mint marks due to special minting processes, adding layers of complexity and rarity to these pieces. Most 1965 Washington quarters were widely circulated, showing the wear of everyday use, but for collectors, the coins in uncirculated, mint condition are where the real value lies. Coins graded MS-60 and above are highly prized, with MS-65 and higher grades considered exceptional. The lustrous finish, sharp details, and absence of wear make these coins stand out to collectors and investors alike. Adding to the allure of the 1965 Washington quarter are various minting errors and unique varieties that appear rarely but are highly sought after. These include double dies, where certain design elements like the date or lettering appear doubled, and striking errors such as off-center designs or repunched mint marks. Each of these anomalies makes a coin one of a kind and significantly increases its value. The mint mark, or in some cases the absence of one, further impacts the coin's rarity and desirability. Philadelphia minted coins usually lack a mint mark, while special varieties can occasionally be traced back to Denver or San Francisco mints. Collectors often chase after these rarer variations, pushing the prices higher. For the everyday person, a 1965 Washington quarter might just be another quarter, but for the knowledgeable collector, the right coin from this year is a rare gem. The market for these coins, especially those preserved in pristine condition or with unique mint errors, continues to grow, with passionate collectors willing to pay top dollar. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, a 1965 Washington quarter, maintained in extraordinary mint state or exhibiting rare minting errors, can command a jaw-dropping $98,000. Imagine a single quarter from a pivotal year in U.S. coinage history holding that kind of value. This incredible story is why coin collecting is so exciting. It proves that beneath the surface of what looks like everyday change, there can be hidden treasures just waiting to be discovered. Today, we're diving deep into a truly fascinating piece of American currency, the 1971 Washington quarter dollar. While it might seem like just another quarter you find in your pocket change, certain versions of this coin, especially those with specific mint marks and exceptional conditions, can be worth an eye-popping $100,000. Stick with me as we explore the rich history, intricate design, rarity factors, and incredible value behind this remarkable coin. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American coinage since 1932, created to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Featuring the iconic profile of America's first president on the obverse and a majestic eagle on the reverse, it represents the strength, freedom, and heritage of the United States. By 1971, this coin was well established in the everyday lives of Americans, circulating widely and symbolizing stability amid a changing world. 1971 was a notable year for quarters, produced mainly at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Unlike some years where coins bear prominent mint marks, the placement and presence of mint marks on 1971 quarters have subtle nuances that collectors pay close attention to. The Philadelphia mint coins typically do not display a mint mark, while Denver minted coins proudly carry the familiar D. These marks may seem small, but in the coin collecting world, they can drastically affect a coin's rarity and value. Most 1971 quarters you come across today have experienced the wear and tear of decades in circulation. However, the true treasures lie in the specimens preserved in uncirculated or near-perfect condition. These coins exhibit a brilliant shine, sharp design details, and no signs of handling damage, traits that make them highly sought after by collectors and investors alike. Grading companies such as PCGS and NGC use a scale from MS-60 to MS-70 to rank the condition of coins, with those closer to MS-70 being virtually flawless, but the story doesn't end with condition alone. The 1971 Washington quarter is also famous among collectors for a variety of minting errors and unique varieties that make some coins extraordinarily rare. One of the most captivating is the double die variety, where the date, lettering, or design elements appear to have been struck twice, creating a distinct doubling effect visible under magnification. Another fascinating error is the off-center strike, where the coin's design is misaligned, offering a one-of-a-kind appearance. There are also rare instances of repunched mint marks, where the mint mark itself appears to have been stamped multiple times in slightly different positions, creating a blurred or doubled look. These quirks offer a window into the complex minting process and are prized for their uniqueness. In addition, proof coins minted in San Francisco during that period, marked with an S, are sought after for their mirror-like finish and exquisite detail. These proof coins were produced in limited quantities and typically reserved for collectors, further elevating their value. While many 1971 quarters might still be worth just their face value or a modest premium, those in pristine mint state or bearing rare minting errors attract serious attention from collectors and investors worldwide. And here comes the thrilling reveal: the 1971 Washington quarter, if found in exceptional mint condition or with a rare minting error, can be valued at a staggering $100,000. Yes, a single quarter, smaller than your fingertip, can hold that kind of immense value. this remarkable journey into the 1971 Washington quarter reminds us why coin collecting is such a captivating hobby. It's a world where everyday objects can suddenly become priceless treasures. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1971 Washington quarter dollar, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Until next time, keep your collection safe, stay curious, and happy hunting.